Hi guys, welcome back. I hope everyone's okay. I'd like to give my love to Cindy Fitzgerald. I love you so much, you and the grandkids. Lady Tweety and Miss Sherry as well. Okay guys, I thought it'd be interesting to do a quick reaction video to one of Mr. Reed's videos today by the name of Sheri. Oh my god guys, I was so fucking shocked. My heart goes out to this lady. Just look at the state of her face. And I don't mean this in an evil way. Now, while I was watching the video, I did scroll down and I was reading a lot of the comments. And a lot of you guys were saying, oh, is she on methamphetamine? Is that why she's picking so much? The fact is, from what I can gather from all the videos, if you go back to where Mr. Tommy Reed asked all the interviewees what drugs they're taking, almost all of these people take only crack and heroin. There's not one interviewee who's turned around and said, yeah, I'm on methamphetamine. So all I can gather from what I've seen with my two eyes is that this lady, well, she admitted herself she'd been up for 5 nights, not had any sleep, been smoking a lot of crack. I don't know why, you guys, but when it comes to crack smoking, the women tend to pick their face. The men who smoke it, they don't pick at all. But certain women who tend to pick once they've smoked a lot of crack, pick and pick and pick and pick. Now, the skin actually repairs itself at the night. So obviously, if you've been up for multiple nights on end smoking crack, you're picking and picking and picking, your skin is going to be in a terrible, terrible state. Put that together with no washing facilities, you can't wash up, you know. And a lot of these crackheads, what they do is, when they're sat in the crack den, they're smoking a lot of crack and picking. They're not doing it in a mirror like an everyday woman, you guys. They're just doing it sat there. So they're picking it and picking and it's going worse. Maybe if they were to do it in the mirror, they'd be able to see with their own two eyes, shit, I'm going too far here now. I'm making a mess of myself. But that's another thing why it gets so bad as well. And like, let's just say they're picking and picking and picking until the fact they're bleeding. They don't just leave it, they carry on picking. Or sometimes they'll wait till the scabs form. As soon as the scabs form, guess what, you guys? They pick it off and it's back to square one. It is a sad state of affairs. And another thing as well, to the men, I wouldn't even class you as men, you're fucking animals. What type of a man can pick a woman up from the corner of the roadside who is so clearly physically and mentally unwell? How could you do it? How could you do it knowing that she's suffering so bad? You sick fucking bastards. You are sick. I would have had more respect for you to go to the escorting agency where everybody's using condoms, everybody's having their health checks, nobody's taking drugs, and everybody's just there. They see it as a business venture. Nobody's suffering. But to pick a woman up from the corner of the roadside who is suffering so badly, you sick motherfuckers, there's a special place in hell for you. And Sherry, my heart goes out to you, darling, because you expressed to Mr. Tommy Reed yourself, you know, you were desperate for a shower. You know, I wouldn't even like to think what goes on in your mind when you stood there doing trick after trick after trick and you can't even go home and shower. You know, it must be so fucking depressing. And another thing as well, when all these filthy, dirty tricks are picking these women up, it's plain to see these women are broken inside. They're completely broken. It's like they've had the life sucked out of them. With the Class A drug abuse, the homelessness, and then the prostitution, because these tricks are sick and they ask for the most disgusting of services. And a lot of the time when I watch these videos and I look into these women's eyes, it's just like the dead people walking. Because they've sold everything, they've sold their soul. You know? God, devastating. Sherry, my heart goes out to you. I wish you the best. Take care, guys. Thanks so much for listening.